Trevs Hockey Show. I'm the Trev. Sweet. Anyway, continuing on with our 2022 award predictions. Today, it's not an easy one. We're talking about the Vezina Trophy. And the greatest thing about this year is all three nominees are first-time nominees. So regardless, somebody's winning their first Vezina. Hopefully not their last, because any of these goalies can make a strong case for winning it in the future, provided they continue the way they're playing. But either way, let's talk about it, and then I'll give you my prediction. So if you're unfamiliar, the Vezina Trophy is awarded annually to the goalie voted best at his position by NHL general managers. So when you have the bosses voting on your position and how good you are at it, you might say it's a little bit of added pressure, but at the same time, maybe it's not, because you gotta guess the nominees, general managers, are going to vote for them regardless. But let's see who they get to choose from. So first from Calgary is Jacob Markstrom. In 63 games, Markstrom went 37, 15, and 9 and led the NHL with 9 shutouts. He's also third in goals against with a 2.22 and tied for third in save percentage with a .922. His 37 wins tied him for fourth amongst goalies to play at least 20 games. And with his record this season, he set a career high in wins, games played, starts with 63, goals against, save percentage, and shutouts. So a career year for Markstrom. On top of that, his solid goaltending helped Calgary finish first in the Pacific Division, And at this point, he's the second Flames goalie in the last 15 years to be nominated since Kiprusoff won it in 2006. Juuse Saros out of Nashville led the NHL in games played amongst goalies with 67 and put together a 38, 25, and 3 record for Nashville. Finished third in wins, tied for sixth in shutouts with 4, and among active goalies to play 20 games, he was 8th in save percentage with a .918 and tied for 15th with a 2.64 goals against. He also faced the second most shots and made the second most saves and led his position in on-ice game time. He also helped Nashville qualify for the playoffs as they snuck in as a wild card. And if he were to win, would be the second goalie to win it, right behind the guy who he basically replaced after retirement, Pekka Rinne. And last but definitely not least is Igor Shesterkin, who in 53 games, 52 of those were starts, put up a 36, 13, and 4 record, leading the NHL in goals against with 2.07 and save percentage with a .935. He was third in shutouts with 6th in wins, and had a save percentage of at least .940 in 26 starts. So in 26 of those games, he's keeping the puck out of the net. His .29 save percentage against opposing power plays was second in the AHL. And his goals against per game of 2.49 and 7th on penalty kill of 82.3. So he's definitely solid when he needs to be. Also helped the Rangers finish second in the Metropolitan Division, which got them the number 2 seed in the playoffs, and is the first goalie since King Henrik in 2012 to be nominated for the award as far as the Rangers is concerned. This isn't an easy one to choose, let me tell you. So while each goalie really does make a solid and strong case to win this award, I'm already going to rule out Saros, because if you're going to win the Vezina, you want your team to be one of the better teams, yeah? So that definitely leaves Markstrom and Shesterkin. And, well, you could justify giving it to Shesterkin. You really could, and it'd be understandable. But you have to look at Markstrom's records, not just because they were all career bests, but because of what it's done for the Flames this year. So my ultimate prediction is Markstrom. Again, more than just because it's all career bests. His percentages are great. He led the league in shutouts, and that seems to be the trend a lot of the voting goes to, is how did they do in shutouts. And if you lead the league with 9 shutouts, with a 2.22 goals against and a .922 save percentage, while taking your team first in your division, it's kind of hard to dispute that fact. So Markstrom is my locked-in prediction. So that's another one of Trev's hockey shows. I want to thank you for tuning in. Don't think I don't appreciate the gesture. Trust me, it means a lot to me that you're here listening to me spout my stuff. So while you're here, if you've made it this far, hit that thumbs up. If you want, if you're strongly considering hitting that red subscribe button that says subscribe all over it, do it up. I'm not going to tell you not to. Subscribe makes you feel good, and I want it. So let's make it happen. Socials are in the description down below. Moving forward, tomorrow's another prediction video, and there'll be another award nominee announced, so there's that. And if anything else might happen to come along, there's that. But either way, in the meantime, and in between time, be looking for more videos from the Trev. Later.